Wow.
Wow.
Year of Tones, Year of BB. Holy shit. 12. Saucepans work, saucepans go crazy, saucepans work, saucepans go crazy, saucepans work, saucepans go crazy. Thank you for the 12 moths of Picross, Miss Holly.
You know, it's kind of fucked how I've been doing nothing but Picross for 12 months. Like, they don't even let me eat or sleep or anything like that. But someone's gotta do it.
Mine got 20 months of hair Holly tones. Yuppie.
No, that song's too long. I gotta play a shorter one because I'm starting soon.
Fun fact, there is actually a multi-billion-dollar black market for smuggling baby eels to places.
Hello! How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been good to you so far. It is Sunday, right? It's a Sunday? I've got my weekend all mixed up because I was convinced today's a Saturday.
I used to fish with my grandfather before he passed. Hope you have a relaxing stream.
Oh, thank you very much, Aperture City. And thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate that. So yeah, it is Sunday. We are January 23rd, 2022. My goodness. It's the first month of the year and it's already almost over. It kind of flew by fast, didn't it? I had originally wanted to stream tomorrow. Or tomorrow? Yesterday. Fuck, my dates are all fucked up in my head. I had originally wanted to stream yesterday. And then I really wasn't feeling up to it, so I decided, oh, okay, I'll just, I'll reschedule things to be today instead. I'm not going to be able to stream for, like, super long today because, we have been in the midst of, like, a really, really intense cold front, for, like, a while now, and today it's actually, like, warming up a little. It's still below freezing, but like it's not 40 degrees below freezing. It's like -8 Celsius now. So like I have to take advantage of that and go outside and like do some outdoors work and also go for a walk and stuff like that. So can't stream for super long today, but I reckon we could get in a good hour or two of fishing. That sounds like it'll be a fun time. Hey Holly, it's your birthday. Nice to see you streaming today. Hey, happy birthday, Groovy Bunny Lover. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a good day. So we're gonna be doing some Moonglow Bay today. Do a little bit of fishing. That sounds like a good time. I've wanted to get back to this game for weeks. And so I figured, hey, why not do it today? Why not do it this week? And so here we are. Holly, you're far more powerful than my family. We're putting off yard work because it's 50 Fahrenheit outside. I mean, I imagine that's a temperature you're not used to or something. Like, I don't know. I try not to like fuss on people for like, oh, you don't like the cold when it's X degrees? Well, I deal with Y degrees. It's like that accomplishes nothing. And like also, a lot of places infrastructure wise aren't ready to handle a lot of different weather. So I don't fucking care if something's too cold or too hot for you. That's fine. I'm not your boss. I don't know what 50 Fahrenheit is. I only know Celsius. Yeah, I mean, I lived through like a massive like province-wide winter storm when I was young that like kind of ruined everything here for a while, so I know how to deal with the cold. I went for a walk like last night when it was like what -20 or something like that. It was nice, but you can't stay out for very long like that just because it's it fucking cold. But the wind was basically non-existent, so that definitely helped. Yeah, I am sincerely glad that it's a little warmer today, and also the sun is out. I like had to close my my window blind a little bit just because like I've been used to it being kind of like gray overcast for past couple of days, and now suddenly the sun is out and it's like reflecting on all the snow. And that's bad for the eyes. And I didn't feel like wearing sunglasses while I stream, so I feel like I had something else I wanted to say. Yeah, snow blindness really is nature's flashbang, isn't it? Yeah, you step outside for just a wee bit and the sun decides, oh, I'm gonna poke my gay little head out here, yippee! And then suddenly you have permanent vision damage. That's cool. That's great. It's maybe the one thing. Okay, no, it's one of two things I don't like about winter. The other thing I don't like about winter is that sometimes the roads get very icy and it makes it hard to go out a walking without slipping and falling and breaking your own ass. Other than that, I really like winter. I think it's maybe my favorite season aside from fall, autumn, or whatever you'd like to call it. Thank you, January, for the tip.
Fish.
Fish. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Whatever else I wanted to say. If it was important, it'll come to me later. If it wasn't, then it wasn't important. Thank you, Trab.
Fish. Yep.
Thank you for that 7-month resub. I appreciate that. I'm very excited for a little stream today of going out onto the waters, reeling in a fish, and going. Yep. That's the good stuff. That's what I've been hungry for. Hey, if you're new to the stream, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you check out the rules, just to make sure you're following the code of conduct, as it were. Stream is for audiences 16 and over. And general chat stuff. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Don't be weird. Don't be mean. Ask for permission if you want to post a link. Try to stay on topic. Stuff like that. Give it a look if you haven't. It's mandatory to chat here, so you kind of have to. And hey, if you're not a new viewer, that means you're old. Congratulations on your 78th birthday. And you could be older. You could. Hey, if you like the streams and you like what we do here and you want to support that, you have several options. If you want to go the extra mile and go the financial route, you can subscribe to the channel. It's a reoccurring monthly fee, gets you some fun little emotes you can use here or all across Twitch or on Discord if you join my server and link your Twitch and Discord accounts. You can give out gift subs to the community so that they get to enjoy the benefits. You can give bits, that's some extra money what gets added on to my monthly Twitch payout. Or you can tip directly through Streamlabs and PayPal, and that's money that goes to my wallet right away, and I tend to get like a bigger, better cut of the money that way. Any and all financial support, very greatly appreciated. Never mandatory. You don't have to. Don't feel like you have to enjoy the streams or be a part of the community or anything like that. There's no obligation. Maybe you don't have the means, maybe you don't want to. You gotta look out for yourself first and foremost, you know? But, if you've got the means financially, and you enjoy what we do here, if it's ever, made your day better or brightened up, some part of your life in some small way, and you want to pay that forward, will be very much appreciated. This is my main source of income, and because of the very generous support of viewers like you, I'm able to do this and stuff like this as often as I do, as well as other creative endeavors, so thank you all very much. I really, really do appreciate it. Other ways what you can do to support the stream, you can always share posts on Twitter about the stream. You can always tell a friend. If there's any clips or any moments you enjoyed, you can always share those around. Word of mouth like that is always real helpful for the stream. So that's always very much appreciated. And, I mean, Twitter has kind of a cost to your soul, for better or for worse, but, money-wise, it don't cost you nothing. And of course, if you like what we're doing here, and you have the time, you can always tune on in, watch the stream, have a good time. That's support in its own way. So thank you all very much for taking time out of your busy day to spend it here with Fish. I'm gonna boot up the game now. In just a sec. To finagle my controller. Oh hey, Water Magic, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Okay, it helps if I go to the game view though, so that OBS can actually pick it up, doesn't it? Oh, hang on, it is booted up on the wrong monitor. Let's see if I can change that. Just a sec. Graphics? Controls? No. Hang on. Well, this has never happened before. It's still coming through on OBS. So I guess worst comes to worst, I could just like move OBS to my other monitor and then just kind of swivel my chair around, but it's never done this before. Maybe under gameplay? No. There seems to be no option to change that. Huh. I wonder if that's a known issue or not. The soundtrack's very pretty. No, this is just what it sounds like on the title screen. It's a little bit quieter actually in game. Changing to window, dragging your phone back to full screen. I could try that. windowed, and then I could maybe, okay, so that borderless window, windowed. And then if I zoop it on over here, okay, alright, I'm gonna change you to borderless, there we go! Smart! Good call on that. There we go. Let's fish. I don't know why the speech-to-text parsed "let's fish" as butt smash, but I'll take it, I suppose. If they let me do a ground pound in this game, I'd be very happy. Even if I know it's not that kind of game. Most games aren't. Okay. So we needed to give 5 meals to Ethan. We need to clean up trash. And we need to speak to Rose. So let's do 5 meals. Do we have enough fish for that? It looks like we do. Start off with some cooking. Tummy tickler. This guy's name is Permit. Actually, wait. Some of these guys I might not have given to the museum yet, so maybe I'll hang on to those. Anvil Grunt I know I have for sure, though, so... Look at these guys.
Wario voice butt smash.
Thank you, PK Something, for the tip. It's time to see if I can remember how to perfectly do the cooking minigames. Do I enjoy the simple pleasures of life that is shoving my hand into the ocean and ripping a fresh fish out of the sea? Oh, you know it. Oh, right, that one's not hold down. That is, wait for the thing to go over. I'm remembering. Slowly but surely. Wash this. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Let's do a fish burger. No, those are ones that I don't remember if I have in the museum or not. We can use Ducky. We can use. Maybe I'll save one of Ducky. I'll save one of my ducks, just because they're cute. We'll do this. Sometimes you just gotta keep a fish on you because it looks nice. You know how it is. Yeah, the art in this game is very, very cute. I love to look at it. A big fan, personally, of voxel stuff. When it's like... I'm not sure how to say this other than saying, you know, when it's done right, but that's like very much an opinion thing rather than like an objective thing, you know? But I really like the way this game looks. Okay, and how about a lobster? Just for fun. You know what they're always saying about lobster? It's the most fun you can have on the sea. Which is why TF2's code base is largely based off of lobsters. Not many people know this, but it is true. Ooh, a new recipe. Which one did we get? Sea salad. Simple ocean salad of seaweed and shellfish and lobster roll. Ah! Buttery East Coast favorite served in a hot dog bun. I'm not super huge on lobster, personally, but I always have been a fan of lobster rolls.
Hello Holly, I spent the weekend catching up on your Hypnospace streams and now I have the Granny Cream song stuck in my head. Hope you are doing well.
It's very tasty, and healthy too. Thank you for that tip, I appreciate that. Speaking of other streams I have done and will do, next week, schedule-wise, is gonna be, like, a little bit busy for me. So, most of my streams are gonna be on the shorter end. Because, like, Monday, I'm gonna be on my friend Ryan's stream. He's doing CPU kerfuffle, which is basically what if we took a bunch of Smash Bros. Set them to level 9 and treated it like it was wrestling. It's a lot of fun.
Woo 7 month. Thank you Holly for your streams. They are keeping me very calm chore fighting my bachelor projects and calm me down when anxious. Thanks.
Glad to hear that. Thank you very much for that resub, I appreciate that. Thank you Maple Moths for that brand new sub, I appreciate that. And Thursday is VHS viewings with Scorpy. So on Monday and Thursday I'm doing short streams before both of those start. And then Wednesday I can't stream because I'm going to be busy that day. And then Friday I might not be streaming because I am, you know, if it ends up happening, I'm going to be helping Wayne out with gnome stuff. Killed octopus. And so on Tuesday, I'll be doing some more Hypnospace Outlaw. And then on other days, I'll like, try and squeeze in a shorter thing or two. That sort of stuff. And if Gnome's Big Adventure doesn't end up happening this week, I'll probably do some Doom. Whoops, I thought it was hold down. Shoot. Probably do some Doom 3 on Friday. And then probably something over the weekend on like an afternoon like this again. Do you like doing these afternoon streams? It's time for chowder. Let's use one tummy tickler. One halibut. Go with that. Thank you, Pivot Bash, for the 20-month rethub. Month rethub? What?
I've been able to remain sub this whole time. 20 is a much bigger number than people realize. It can sneak up on you like.
It's a long fucking time is the thing. Like, I don't know. On the one hand, it feels like I haven't been doing like streaming and stuff for super long. But on the other hand, I sit down and think and I'm like, my god, that's almost like 2 years, isn't it? Time sure flies. Thank y'all, you know, all of y'all very much for, the support over the past, nearly 2 years. I really, really do appreciate it. So, I've talked about this sometimes, but doing stuff like this has been, like, a long-held dream of mine for, like, fucking years. Like ages in my life, so getting to do this kind of stuff and like having people enjoy it does the heart good. It does. So thank you all very much for tuning in, I suppose. If you ever think about the past, you instantly age 30 years. Oh, fuck yeah, finally I'm gonna be a cool grandma. It's that easy. Just think about what I did yesterday. It's that simple. Okay, so... do we have other objectives? Let's see. Oh yeah, we had stuff like this too. Talk to Reese. Hot Springs. Find Ocean Door. Research the Willette twins with the library. So we have to do the library stuff. We're investing in town renovations right now. So let's go to... let's see. Let's untrack these for now, just so we can focus on doing these. Thanks to you streaming it and some buds also playing it, you got bit by the Picross bug. Oh, that's the good stuff you'll love to hear. Picross is awesome. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Game offers mouse support now? Yeah, they have done like a ton of updates since the last time I played. What was the button to take the down? Oh, right.
8 months, almost as many months as the number of arms on a fish.
It's a lot of arms. I think the fish should learn to share. But yeah, there's been like a lot of updates to the game. They've done a lot of changes with regards to like remappable keys and stuff like that, which is really cool. We love to see that. Holly, how wonderful! Your philanthropic reputation precedes you. Hi, Rose. Bit of a bad time? Indeed. You heard my husband's decree? No money for the library until the harbor and clock tower are repaired. And it seems my children's proclivity for fundraising eludes me. Well, that's no problem. Maybe I could... Oh, no. The harbor and clock tower must come first, but thank you. Rose doesn't look too much like me. She's got, like, orange hair. I'm more of a strawberry blonde. I can kind of see it, though. Okay, so... Meals for Clock Tower was... let's unmark these for now, and then just do this one first. Because the other one, I think I need the boat for. Games looks neat. This game is very, very charming and a lot of fun. If you like the sound of a sort of adventure RPG kind of game about fishing, this is very much up your alley, probably.
Back so soon? There's culinary creations coming along.
Slowly but steadily. Was there anything particular you wanted?
Oh, any 5 dishes will suffice. Chef's choice.
Alright. You want dishes? I got you some dishes. Oysters, spicy fish tacos, seafood chowder, sea salad.
Oh, amazing! A fine selection. And we're already most of the way to our target. It seems even the promise of your cooking's enough to sway people to part with their shells.
You're too kind. So, what happens now?
Now? I find some way to magically convert these meals into cold hard currency.
There's actually a machine for that.
We just need the last few shells to repair the pathway and restore the clock itself.
Oh.
All the information's on 2 proposal signs if you'd like to contribute.
Alright. Let's see what we got. 100 shells? That's nothing. I got that. Primetime Chime Climb. This man looks like Alex Yick Redemption Arc. Oh, that is the meanest thing I've ever heard anyone say about this game. Oh, dear. And hey, now we can get up here. Was wondering how you're meant to do that. Now we know. Help restore our civic pride. Yeah. I am a sucker for games where you do stuff about, like, you know, building up and repairing a little lived-in area. Oh, okay, bye. Hey, Zeus, what's your favorite fish to photograph?
Sister Peach, no question. Agile and swift with petal-like fins. According to legend, it lives in a castle filled with mushrooms. And a plumber. Oh. Ah, hello again. I think you've already jotted down all I know. Have fun out there.
At first, I forgot that dude's name is Jesus. And I was, like, looking at the door, and I just thought my character's going, oh, Jesus, you just slammed the door on me. And then I was like, no, that's not it.
Oh. Great. Now that's it. Holly, yes! I mean, Madam, the community thanks your generosity.
You're entirely welcome. How'd it go selling those meals?
Selling the... Oh, yes, very well. Sold indeed.
You ate them, didn't you?
Oh, what an insinuation. But I'm gonna let it slide because your cooking is so delicious. Oh. But seriously, thank you, Holly. This means a lot to the town.
Nice.
Hi, sorry, not now. It's not a great time. Maybe later.
I made this dude like 5 or 6 full-course meals, and he was just like, all right, time to see if we can sell these and help out the town a little.
Or maybe just one bite.
Listen, you know how it is with dinner. You know how it is with dinner. It's neat that we can go down here as well now. There we go. Swoosh on down. So next up on the docket was clear the driftwood. Volunteer to be Lily's minion for the day and help her clear the driftwood from the harbor. I think I have to be on boat for that.
A warm Reese's Refits welcome to Moonglow's most charitable entrepreneur. I've seen your dreary fishing trawler. He must be itching for an upgrade, eh?
Wait, no, I forget. This game's Canadian. I can say A, and it's not weird.
I interest you in a luxury lugger or a super swift speeder? You'll be the fastest fisher on the waves.
Hey, that's not nice. The Two Cats is wonderful. She means a lot to me. But I do need something for the shallows.
Huh. Well, in that case, I got a old dinghy taking up space. But I'd feel bad asking for shells.
Well, then how about a trade? You like seafood? Maybe I could fix you lunch.
Oh, I'll go one better. I'll swap you the dinghy for a single fish. The Jungle King. It's a large species that swims around perching isles, and it'll keep me fed for a week.
Alright. We gotta get the big fish. Somehow. Hey, Lily. Is there anything special I need to clear the driftwood?
Nope. Just your net, your boat, and the motivation to help your community. Sorry, that was my dad talking.
I like her. Museum while we're here to see if there's anything else we can... Oh, also, put in some foods to sell. Oysters. Fish tacos. Seafood chowders. There's a bowl of lobster. Recipe salad. I think we're probably okay money-wise for a bit, especially with how much I have now. But, you know, doesn't hurt to have a bit more going, does it? So. Nope, these are all in already.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I already gave you grilled octopus last time I played. Okay. So it looks like I've given in all of these fish already that I had in my pockets that I was thinking about. Y'all ever find that one Mexican place that'll serve you enough food to last 3 days for $10? No, because there is, like, basically no Mexican restaurants other than, like, chain stuff where I live, which is a bit of a shame. Every day I think about the tamales I had when I went to Washington State. Oh, those were so good. There are a number of other restaurants like that around here, though, just not specifically Mexican food. There's like a whole lot of, like, different foods from all different cultures around the world here, in Quebec. But there's never been a lot of, like, Mexican for whatever reason. Let's set the alarm for 6 in the morning. Alright, looks like our food sold. We had, either some real hungry early birds or some night owls last night who, wanted some fish. Good for them, good for them. Time to go out a-fishing. Let's go with this for now. We need to get driftwood. Yeah, I suppose our character is just kind of going to bed, either going to bed in her clothes or, going to work in her PJs. But, like, you know, good for her. Okay. Whereabouts is the driftwood? Any around here, around this coast. Nope. Okay, let's turn around. Oh, there's one. That'll do you. I missed. Not far enough. Not far enough. There we go. Awesome. That's one. How many do we need? 10. Barbecue is good. There's a local-ish barbecue place that's like, it's not super close, so it's a bit of a trek to go there, and they were closed for the holidays for a little bit. Then they reopened the other day, and so I got some ribs from there, and they gave out free soup, and that was nice. Nice little place. That lasted me a good, like, 3-4 days worth of meal and then leftovers, so that was nice. Maybe let's go out a little bit more. Is there a way to zoom out? Yes, there is. Okay. Let's get a bigger view of this here. Nope. Come on. Doesn't look like driftwood, but I think I can pick that up anyways. Oh, wait, no, that's our lobster trap. Wrong button. Whoops. We put this here. It's lobster. Oh. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. What do we got? It's fleas. They put fleas here. That's not exactly lobster, but I mean, I suppose I'll take it. I have such bad luck with the lobster traps, and I'm not sure it's because I'm, like, doing something wrong, or if it really is just bad luck. Either way, it's funny, so... Let's see... Any driftwood hereabouts? How about here? I've already been going around cleaning up some of the garbage, so, is that? I think that is. Yeah, there we go. Apparently lobster used to be a poor man's food. Yeah, it was very much like, it was just something that, like, fishers kept, like, finding and bringing up, and they were just kind of like, well, no one knows how to use this. No one knows how to cook this and prepare this, so, like, it was cheap street food garbage, and also, like, stuff that they would feed to prisoners. Because they were like, well, we don't know what to do with this. This is clearly worthless. Which is a very funny, sort of historical story. What is this? Another bit of garbage to get. Not quite driftwood, but... It does look like a bug. Is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. If ever you want to know more about a game I'm playing, you can do !game in chat. It'll tell you what systems it's on. It'll give you a link to the official website. It'll tell you more about where to get it. Together, I think. Unless this is just like a pillar floating in the water. Let's see. Let's see if I can drag you in. Looks like a bucket. Good news! It's a bucket! Does this count for the driftwood? Yes, it does. Okay, so it's any trash. It doesn't specifically have to be driftwood. Good to know. Good to know. It's also fine by me, because I was having a bit of trouble specifically just finding driftwood, because I've cleaned up a lot of it already. Ah, here's another. There we go. Hello, Solitomatonic. I hope I pronounced that right. This game is incredibly charming. I've done a couple of streams of this game so far. You should, if you want to check out more of this game, you should check those out. Or if you're convinced already, you should look into getting the game yourself. It's wonderful. Let's see. Here's a bit of something. Thank you, Game Slayer, for the 20-month
Fishy,
resub.
fishy, fish, fish.
Revision. What's this? It's a box. Thank you very much, Charlatan, for the raid. Hope you had yourself a wonderful stream today. You're here just in time for fish. By fish, I guess I mean garbage, because we're on cleanup duty. How many we've got now? Let's see. 6 out of 10. Ooh, there's one. This one is a straight Tetris piece. You can't be a true Grandmaster if you're irresponsible with the environment like this. And this is why TGM4 was never released. But we're here to fix that. This is kelp. I wonder if you can eat the kelp. Thank you, Tim Burton, for that sub. I appreciate that. Let's do a bit of fishing. Canadian redfish. Oh shit, that's $100. Damn, okay, cranky time. Thank you very much. Bit of base boosted fishing today, huh? Awesome. This is exactly the kind of energy I was expecting on today's stream, definitely. Yup. One of these days I'll understand what that is. I'm already turned around. I wasn't really here, wasn't I? I'm just fucking boat drifting now. Unexplored Blue for that exceedingly generous tip of $100 with message of
I sure hope this doesn't scare the fish away. Smile. Also, I have your Elm Relearn stream to thank for getting me back into Final Fantasy XIV. I've been able to reach the near end of Shadowbringers and it's been incredible.
Hey, hell yeah! Glad to hear you're having a good time with that. Shadowbringers was something real special, and I loved it a whole lot, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy Endwalker once you get around to that. Thank you very much for that very generous tip, I appreciate that. Let's look over hereabouts and see what we got. We've hit the jackpot. We've got lobster and garbage. Fork-toting pincher. Oh, I like this guy. Big fan of this type of guy. one day you hope to be in a space where you can comfortably give Holly enough for a cranky. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but like, you know, you gotta look out for yourself first and foremost, you know? Where was the other garbage around here that I saw? Here we go. Kelp? Oh no, controller, come on now. You've been so good to me lately. Why are you doing this now? Oh, whoops. There's another bit there. Unless that's the one we just got? Hang on. No, there used to sometimes be an issue of, Okay, yeah, that's, sometimes there'll be a phantom garbage. Okay. This one here, I think we can get... Unless this is just terrain. Yep, that's just terrain. I'm like a bird flying into the window. I like the music here. Ah, there we go. There's 3 of them here that we can get. Real big one. This one over hereabouts. I don't know if you really get anything for clearing the garbage out aside from this one quest that we're doing, but I don't know. Something is relaxing about sailing around and getting the junk out of the waters. It feels nice. It feels good. There's this one here, and there's our lobster trap to check. Cow. And our trap was here. Yeah, I think it's good when the environment has to be clean. We got another pincher. That's awesome. Let's... While we're here, why don't we do a little bit of fishing? Oh, I scared them. They're coming back. Kelp is tall because it makes balloons to hold itself up. Is that so? I know very little about the biology and anatomy of kelp. That's interesting. More eels? More eels? I should change up my rod and bait. Thank you, Dib Burton, for the tip.
Thank you for being a cool and lifting my mood in these times. Don't let Johnny Dollars steal these green ones.
Hey, I am more than happy to try and, you know, share a little joy, especially in these times the world is in. So thank you very much for that tip. I appreciate that. We need to go to bed because we're tired, so let's go to bed until 9 at night, and then we'll sail back and go to actual sleep. After a bit of fishing, of course. I think eels are a very cool type of fish. Have you just been out here on the, like, the front of the boat this whole time, bud? You gotta come in, you know. Thank you, Eagle Full Metal, for the tip.
As long as seals are born.
No, not today. The Among Us heals were delivered last weekend. They're living happily in their nature preserve.
There's many kinds of kelp/seaweed. Some are edible, most or not. I have eaten many of the inedible ones.
Why?
Sharpened with the danger of being stung by the little creatures that live on them. 8/10 would recommend.
Why did you do that? No.
Holly, you have to help my son. He needs surgery on his entire bones.
Oh, sorry. I'm not a licensed accredited medical professional. So all I can provide is
Oh, damn, that sucks.
and hope for the best. Thanks for the tip. And a shot koi. Every time I think about, that's a pretty big one. Every time I think about, the whole, like, oh, you have to do medical stuff even though you're not a doctor, my brain either jumps to, first of all, thank you again, Cthulhu.
My brother eats eggshells, crab shells, and lobster shells. I consume inedible kelp.
Is this a joke about being some kind of marine life? Except what marine life eats eggshells? Or do you just actually have a sibling that eats eggshells, in which case, good for them, I suppose. It's a tough job, but someone's gotta do it. Anyways, what was I saying? Never mind. Thank you for the tip!
That person no longer needs help for their son's bones. I have graciously stolen their bones. Yumma yumma.
Oh, it's so nice to see a community coming together like this to help each other out. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the tip! I appreciate that. Anyways, whenever I think about the whole, like, you know, you're not a medical professional, but you've got to do, you've got to do medical work for us now. I either think of, there's this one, like, throwaway NPC in New Vegas who's, like, you can get, like, your radiation and, like, you can get healing from her, and there's, like, 2 bodyguards following her. And one of them is voiced by the Easy Pete, voice actor, and it's just kind of like,
Between you and me, I don't think she was licensed at any sort of accredited institution.
and I think about that line a lot for some reason. It's a nice seal here. You love to see it. And 2, I think about, God, there was one day at, one of my old jobs where I was working in, like, doing, like, shipping and receiving for a college, like, bookstore. And, you know, the job gets a little boring, so you gotta try and make your own fun there sometimes, and so, me and one of my coworkers there at the time were just doing, like, cartoon impressions. And then the subject came to, like, like... I'm trying to remember specifically what it was. I think it was, like, cartoon characters trying to make a living by, like, selling organs on the black market or something like that. And so I just went, "Hey there, Pluto! Are you ready for another fun-filled day of unlicensed medical practice? And that's how I realized, that I can do a pretty okay Mickey Mouse impression. Specifically that is the day I realized, wait, I have this power. That's fucked. And so, Square Enix, if you want to hire me to be your new, Mickey Mouse voice for Kingdom Hearts 5, call me. I like getting paid. Inspector Fish! That's a new one! That's a new one! Hello? Controller? Controller! I'll unplug you and replug you. Let's see. There we go. There we go. that is not a Gumshoe Gooper. Unlike Gumshoe Gooper, I like this fish. We got another Dave. I think Dave was the cube, right? Pretty sure Dave was the cube. When did I start trying to do impressions / voices / voice stuff in general? Do you mean like in terms of like being an actual voice actress, or just in terms of making sounds with my mouth? Because if you mean just like doing amateur sounds with my voice, literally since I was a child. If you mean like with the intent of like making a living off of it, fairly recently. It was a very recent sort of like, well, you know, I've wanted to do something like this for years. Maybe I should actually give it a go.
The Hidden Paddler.
But like amateur-wise, I've just been doing stuff like this for fun for years. So... Oh, whoops, I didn't want to go down here. Let's, go back up.
Hello again. Mice harbor many diseases, most notably various strains of hantaviruses. The hantavirus is thought to have been the cause of the English sweating sickness, a thing that really existed. I would not trust Mickey as a doctor.
I mean, I wouldn't trust Mickey as a doctor because he's cartoons, and thus, you know, he's incapable of doing anything to the human physical body, because he just lives in a television. But I suppose that's also technically true, so... Thank you for the tip and the mouse fact. I appreciate it. Okay, let's just anchor. And now I should probably go to sleep because I've been having a horrible sleep schedule in this game. There we go. We'll sleep until the afternoon. Yeah, I think if Mickey Mouse was like a doctor, he would just do some cartoon stuff like, you would be like, oh, I've got a weird cough. It's got me feeling kind of funny. And I'd be like, kind of funny? Don't you mean kind of goofy? And then Goofy would like come out through the back door and be like,
Gosh, Mickey, it's time to administer the antiseptic or whatever.
antiseptic? That's not right. What is it they put in you to like numb you when they do like surgery so you don't feel it or whatever? I'm thinking of dental surgery. Anesthetic. That's it. It sounds kind of like antiseptic. That's why. Alright. Oh, whoops. There we go. You, and you.
Aha! What a haul! Let me write up some notes for you.
We'll check those out later. Antiseptic is the garlic thing, right? Though I might also be thinking of antibacterial. I suppose that's better than, I don't know, your doctor being like Wile E. Coyote or a Roadrunner, and it's just kind of like, oh, you know, I'm here because I've got some like acute pain in like my joints. I need some help with that. And then your doctor just tries to get you to run into like a painting on the wall of like a tunnel. And so you're like, that's not gonna work. I know that. Then they run through it, and you're like, my God, maybe I can actually do it. And then a coyote just runs in with like a sword trying to get your doctor, and they run into the wall and they just kind of pancake themselves.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so sorry about the minion thing.
Oh, it's fine, really. Happy to help. What's next?
Next is the hard part, the actual fundraising. We need 2,000 shells for the full renovation. All the information's on the proposal sign if you want to take a look.
Oh, 2,000 shells? I've got this. Let's turn this wharf into a community. That's only 1,000.
Thanks again, Holly. There's not much footfall around here. I might have to go door to door. You're welcome to contribute too, of course. Just check out the proposal sign.
There's probably a second proposal sign, isn't there? Ah, there it is. Aquarium Docks Phase 1. Ocean Gaze Aquarium Docks. Caution, rickety. Here we go. Go to the hospital for muscle stiffness, Mickey Mouse MD pulls your entire skeleton and starts hitting it like a xylophone. Exactly! Exactly! It's the worst service! And I can't believe they keep getting away with this, and then they don't even accept my insurance. It's the worst, can you believe it?
Wait! We made the target! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I mean, ahem. The Office of the Mayor and the local fishing community thanks your generosity. As for Ethan, I don't really understand his obsession with the clock tower. There must be other public spaces in more urgent need of renovation.
Well, why don't you find out? Canvass opinions, see what the town thinks.
You know what? I'm gonna do exactly that. And as a tax-paying citizen, feel free to voice your opinion anytime.
Nice.
Hello. I'm afraid you've heard all the stories I got. Safe fishing, buddy.
Thanks. Now we can speak to Rose at Town Hall. Also do need to eventually get a Jungle King. Research the Willette twins. I might have made a mistake, Robin. I suggested to Lily Tremblay that she canvass opinions on public ground restorations, but as we both know, the people of Moonglow aren't exactly known for their clear and rational opinions. Speak to Lily, she'll be the one yelling at passerbys in the street. Alright.
Good day. A quick community question. Which of the following phrases instills a greater sense of civic pride? Pristine public park?
Garlic has
Or-
been used in medicine for many years to treat parasitic infections, prevent the common cold by sticking it in your ear, and to prevent leprosy. It doesn't really help with those, but it is tasty. Also, 95% of people are immune to leprosy.
Uh-huh. Or Beautiful Beach. All of them. Well, none of them. I don't know. Why?
I'm canvassing opinions on restoring public areas, but I can't get a straight answer out of these bumpkins.
Well, have you tried not calling them bumpkins?
Say, Mrs. Fisher, could you do some roguish reconnaissance on my behalf? A sneaky survey? Public areas to prioritize?
Well, happily. If it means you'll stop talking.
Oh, thanks! You're such a lovely bumpkin.
Great. Mayhaps we have made a slight mistake. I saw someone ask earlier in chat, I guess slightly earlier, by which I mean like a minute or two ago, why this game is rated kind of low on Steam. It launched kind of buggy. And, like, to the devs' credit, they have put in, like, a ton of work to, like, fix that. And, like, it is in a really, really good place, I would say, like, stability-wise now. At least in my experience with it so far. But, you know, a lot of people will, like, have their one experience with it and go, oh, okay, well, this has problems, that means it's gonna be bad forever. And then they'll just, you know, leave it at that. It's kind of a shame. Hello! I'm canvassing opinions on public spaces.
Like the gazebo?
Well, yeah, I suppose that's one public space.
So, what about it?
Which public areas would you like to see restored?
I just said! You politicians never listen.
I'm not a... Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Huh?
One wonder Lily's exhausted. The more you try to help, the less friendly people become. Yeah, I think this game is real cute. I think that its writing is a lot of fun. Its like core gameplay is really nice. It's very pretty. And nowadays, I feel like it plays and handles real well. They also, I think another reason people had like issues with it at launch was that it had like a keyboard and mouse control set that was like a little bit odd, and you couldn't really rebind it. And now you can, and it sounds like it's a lot better. But I was also playing with controller from the start because this seemed like the kind of game I would want to play with a controller. But you know, it's good to have options. Hello, I'm doing some community research. Are there any areas around town?
Lily, yes. She already accosted me twice today.
Oh, she means well. We're canvassing opinions on public spaces. Are there any areas around town you'd like to see restored?
Well, actually, yes. The public footpaths. Always covered in trash. Well?
Well, what?
Are you gonna clean them?
We're working on it. Thank you for your time. Bro, it's just garbage. You could clean it up yourself, too. You could help make it better. Like, you know, the city and the town has its duty to, like, take care of the area that people live in and all. But also, you could maybe also do your part, sir. Hello. I'm doing some community research. Are there any areas around town?
The beach.
Excuse me?
Why is the beach such a mess? I just said to Earl, I said, why is the beach such a mess?
Because everyone's throwing trash there?
Well, then someone ought to sort it.
Right, understood. Thank you for your time.
Ah, Citizen Fisher. How'd it go?
You were right. It's impossible to get a straight answer. So, what shall we tackle first? The beach, the park, or the gazebo?
I think perhaps, maybe, probably, all of them. Well, they're all equally calamitous, and clearly there was no consensus on the worst afflicted. I hereby grant you the unequivocal blessing of Town Hall. All public land is yours to restore. Please.
Seems it's not so hard to appeal to the common folk after all.
I guess not. You just need to promise everything all the time to everyone.
Lily Tremblay. Good luck. Well, we got some cleaning to do then, it sounds like. Let's see. Are they marked anywhere in my quest log? Let's see. Not at the moment, it looks like. Let's see if there's any sort of like signposts around. Not here, it looks like. I do want to fix up this little gazebo. Oh, wait. No, that was just puppy prompt. Puppy.
The collector of fishy tales. I'm all out, sorry, but I wish you every success.
Well, thanks. Let's see, this is the town hall. It's maybe also possible that we can't do the funding yet. We might have to do some more game progress. That's happened a couple of times. So let's look at our quest log then. You gotta speak to Rose about town hall, as well as right, restoring the town hall library. So that's our next thing. Is Rose outside right now? She's not, so let's come back tomorrow. Why is everything covered in sludge? It's a rundown seaside town. It's not all sludge, it's like, you know, some of it's like, you know, moss and overgrowth, and some of it's bits of garbage. It is a town what has seen better days. Time for bed. Music reminds you of Kingdom Hearts 2? Huh. Interesting. I've never played that game, so I don't have any of that music, like, in my brain space to really say otherwise. All I know is this game has good music and I'd like to hear it. Bed's two-person and the other half is untouched? Yup. Uh-huh.
Cooey.
Ah, Miss Fisher. My children are so grateful for your generosity. Although I wonder if I could ask. And only if you can afford it, of course. To help reopen the library? Happy to. How much do you need? Only 5,000 shells. Oh, only 5,000 shells! Well, think of it as a down payment on a new era of enlightenment. I'll try, but crikey. Eras of enlightenment certainly are cheap. Our wife went missing? You gotta go back and see the start of this game. We are, like, a good bit into it. You have got to go back and see how this game opens if you want, like, context for literally anything that's happening in this video game. Alright, where is yonder signpost for the library? Did we just talk to you for it? Oh, we just talked to you for it, okay. And just like that, it all becomes clear. What does? How my children raised that money so fast. Oh, Lily and Ethan think they're real hustlers. But it was you. Every shell. Oh, well, maybe not every shell. Help me understand, Holly. You worked for all of this just to give it away. What are you looking for? Honestly, what are you hoping to find? Nothing. I just want to help. I think I understand. There are many worthy businesses in town, all in dire need of investment. And your generosity won't soon be forgotten. I hope you find it, Holly. Whatever you're looking for. Oh. Oh.
Huh.
So, the Willett twins. Where to begin?
I'll take marine life if you take local history.
Huh. Lucky me. Okay, see you in the middle.
Huh?
Among the most elusive are the purported twin fish in the geyser depths.
Huh.
While some early settlers believed they were an augur of wealth and good fortune,
Huh?
others regarded their symmetrical dance as one of anguish and eternal struggle,
Huh.
and an ill omen for the fledgling town. It must be worth a fortune.
Okay, Mom, enough folklore. Time for a history lesson. Twin brothers Benoit and Pellicier Willett traveled east from Ontario with their families in 1883. After settling, the brothers explored the eastern springs and discovered a bounty of wondrous new species. The younger twin, Benoit, suggested they use the fish to enrich the town. However, the superstitious Pellicier believed doing so would curse the bay for 100 years. Unable to compromise, the brothers constructed an ocean door to permanently separate the halves of the bay.
Whoa.
which was to be used only with their express permission, and so they forged a key.
Ah.
Well, great, where is it? It doesn't say. It was passed from Benoit to his son Antoine in 1921, and to Leo Tremblay in 1954, who disposed of it utterly in 1960. Then it ends.
Didn't we see a door at some point? Yeah, that's what we're researching right now. Drat. Could be anywhere. It could take months of meticulous, painstaking research just to...
Oh, sorry, hold on. By hurling it into the icy depths of the bay's most northwestern point.
Ah.
It was on the next page.
Huh.
The open chill. It's gotta be.
A heavy hunk of metal in those calm waters? Oh, I bet you a lobster's lunch it's still there!
You're on.
What?
Hey, before we rush off, what's this?
Huh.
Oh, that's Moonglow's investment and renovation meter. It's a record of shells spent on town refurbishments.
And these little markers?
Are milestones. I've created a few incentives for reaching certain amounts.
Wow, you have been busy.
Huh.
Well, the mayor doesn't pay me to just hang around on a boat all day.
Huh.
And with so much that needs doing, the rewards are yours for the taking. Every renovation you purchase is one more step towards the next reward.
Huh.
When you reach a new milestone, just come back here to claim your reward.
Oh. Investment and renovation meter by R. Fisher. Milestone 1, 7,000 shells invested in Moonglow Bay. New flags for your boat. Nice. They made this awesome thermometer to measure how hot the money is here. Good news, the money's cold. For now. Let's see, what else have we got in our journal? We gotta get the key. We still need to get a Jungle King for Reese, because we do need that smaller boat. Wrong button, wrong button. I have a bad habit of forgetting what the buttons you gotta press in this game are, even when they're right on my goddamn screen. Delightful vessel, Robin, perfect for shallow water. Reach has asked for a single fish as payment, a large species local to perching isles. Let's see, a Jungle King. Do we have that in our book? Let's see. I forgot about Sleeping Kazoo. Inspector Fish. A Nuva shark. Tenacious species rumored to swim around dark Edwardian waters solving mysteries. With a pipe. I like that one. Sister Peach in the Shallow Steam. Right, that was the Mario fish that we heard about. And Paddler is the rowing hermit. Hides under a big rock in order to pounce on unsuspecting travelers and pose them a riddle about kayaks. Our fork-toting pincher is the trident lobster, attributed to the one occasion it rained fish, though no one can say precisely when. That famous day everyone remembers, when the sky rained down fish from the heavens. When did it happen? Oh, you know, a while ago. You weren't there when it happened, none of us were, but we all know about it, as you see. Humbly seeks funding to reopen the Town Hall Library. Here we go. I had forgotten to do that one. The library is just, Which one is the library again? Ooh, hey, another sign for funding. Cospum Park Trail. Caution ankle twisters. Oh, can't afford it. So let's go make and sell some fish. Let's see. $2,000 to invest in the Goto Tech Shop. Another good one. $5,000 to invest in Town Bulletin Board. No ads, flyers, or amusing doodles. Okay, so it looks like there's a bunch of signs now for places we can invest in, which is exciting to me because this is the stuff I've been eagerly waiting for. Thank you, Trans for the 4-month resub.
Told my wife I was going to the bank, didn't say which bank though.
Yeah! I love that joke. Thank you for the resub, I appreciate it. Alright, it's looking a lot nicer around here. We love to see it. Let's see if there's anything else new in here. I was just happy about the fish tacos, which is good. You got for sale again, Fran. You sell fish, which I don't need any of right now. You wonder if there are speedruns of this game? Probably. There's like speedruns of every game. And this is for bait. I've got to remember what everything in this game is again. It's been a hot minute. And you, let's see, cooking batch large upgrade, which I can't afford. But it's there.
Oh.
Let's see. Got chili today. Take care out there. Just some nice pleasantries. I wasn't sure if there was any dialogue I missed from these fine folk here. Ooh, fix up the houses. My garden shouldn't have a hedge maze. We already did funding for this bit here. Okay, nice. So, right, you wanted steamed fish. Okay, I think I can make that. Hang on. There's no Moonglow Bay speedruns. Someone ought to fix that. Let's see. Steamed fish. There we go. Steamed fish. Let's make... Go. Fry. Fish. That's enough for now. Let's go give her some food. No, I don't. I have it right here. Oh, right. I have to give it as a gift. Okay. There we go. Ms. Chips, I prepared some steamed fish for you to try.
Oh, yes, your waffles, human. How kind.
Small question. The last time we spoke, you mentioned Malaysia.
Oh, I just did a little traveling here and there when I was younger. I was an antiquities trader. I dealt in ancient relics.
Oh.
Amazing! What did that involve?
Or the usual. Transporting cargo, hiring security, brokering deals, securing payments.
Wait, what? we're talking about legal relics, right? Oh, of course. Mostly. Thanks for the steamed fish.
Yeah.
Anytime. In fact, why don't I make another for tomorrow? Suddenly I'm very curious about your life. Oh, I need to know about the crime spree of Mrs. Chips. I need to know about Mrs. Chips' wild and wildlife running from the law. Oh, come on now. I gotta make fish burger. She sold Hobby Lobby those artifacts? Come on now, don't besmirch the bad name of Mrs. Chips. I only vaguely remember the Hobby Lobby fiasco, but my fucking god. It was kinda wild. Let's fry. There we go. Hey Gibson, hope you're doing well today. Was it Sumerian artifacts that Hobby Lobby was found in, like, dubious possession of? I don't remember where exactly they were from. I just remember they were, like, ancient biblical artifacts, basically. God, shit is kind of wild, isn't it? Let's make an octopus, because we need some for our museum friend. I don't think I've ever had octopus before. I've had quite a lot of squid. Squid is delicious. Never tried octopus. It's not the only reason they're bad, but it's the wildest one. Yep, sure is. It's the one where, like, you hear it and it doesn't make you go, oh, yeah, of course they're like that. It's the one you hear it and makes you go, wait, what? Like, you hear about some American corporation, and it's like, oh yeah, they have, super heavy ties to some, like, super traditionalist, secularish Christian church, and because of that, they donate to, like, a bunch of, like, right-wing and super homophobic or racist, like, funding groups, and it's like, yeah, that's not surprising. And then you hear, oh yeah, these guys just, like, tried to outright steal, ancient artifacts from the Middle East, and you're just kind of like, well, hang on now. You're not making that one up, right? And it turns out, no. No, they are not making that one up. Hello, Holiday 97. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry. The person they sent to grade the artifacts literally went, I think these people selling these seem like literal criminal underground art thieves, and Hobby Lobby went, cool, here's the check to buy them. Fucking wild. Great. It's straight up just sounds like something out of like a cartoon. But it's very real. Okay, let's make, what sells for a decent amount? Fish chowder. You gotta say goodbye to Dave now, we're turning him into soup. We will boil him soon, God willing. Once again, they will boil him. And it will be good. Let's see, what else can we make? We do these. Let's do crab rice. Got a conch crab. And a hermit. I cannot try and read chat while I'm doing these cooking games. I'm very sorry about that. I simply cannot do it. Like a turncoat pilot in the 17 months. Wash the rice. Boil the rice. This. Oh, we can only do one at a time, I see. Let's do a couple then. That was a little tricky. Relaxing to crochet too? Well, hey, hell yeah. Dough. There we go. That. We're good. Let's make another. Oh, no, can't do more. Okay. Oh, because it costs money to make, and we're out of money now. I see. That's the issue. It's not that it was a batch cook issue, it's that I'm now broke. Alright. Well, let's sell some food. Let's make some money back. No, I wanted that to go else can we do then? This is... which one is that? The Jungle King. Right. And so that's in the Perching Isles, which is... hereabouts. We also gotta go up here to get a... That's a house there. That's a building there. Is that a place we can go? Huh. I haven't noticed that until now. I should also make some bait, which I think I can just do in here, because I have a kitchen now. Let's make bait. Let's get our fish. Nice. Fish to worms, my ultimate ability. Yeah, the chopping animation is a good little animation. I like the cloud of dust that appears around it. There we go, plenty of work. You truly love to see it. So... here. Which is, just kind of a straight shot this way, it looks like. Come on now. Here? Yeah, it's up here. There's a dock here. Huh. I can't get out here, but... oh, now I can. There's a person here. Hello. Hey, Holly. You been cooking? Something smells amazing. Ice fishing? Ice fishing. Oh. I've never done this before, so I don't know what the mechanics are. Interesting. Eel. Ah, cube. Can you do romance in this game? I mean, in the sense that you start the video game off and it's about you and your partner going fishing and then your partner goes missing, yes. And you can in fact be gay in that intro. That's what I did. I'm surprised there are so many people only tuning in now to this one when I started playing this game months ago. Too early. Oh, no, I don't need people to, like, try and justify it or explain it to me. It's fine. I'm just surprised is all. Like, whenever I end up looking into something like this that I don't know much about, I usually just, like, end up looking up everything there is to know about it, sort of thing. It's a good game. I hope more people check it out. That would be weird just tuning in, ha ha ha. I don't know what you mean, Atomic Juniper. Do not understand your message. There we go. Goodbye, eel. That's cute that you can just do ice fishing here. Go to these ones. Our bait. I feel like the no one's ever seen an eel mate thing is just like one of those things that people say on the internet that's just not true. But I don't know enough about eels to corroborate that.
I saw 5 eels in a stream yesterday. They huddled together.
Nice! Thank you, Safety Cat. For the 20-month Thank you, Safety Cat, for the 21-month resub. I couldn't say any of that out loud for some reason, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Crusted orbs. Bro, it's time to get orbs. More. Octopus. I like the net fishing, it's relaxing. A lot of orbs. The Arctic is full of free balls. Eels' sex is determined by the environment they migrate to as adults. Oh, I see what you mean by sex. On the one hand, that's very cool. I always love hearing about different species that have like really cool biology like that. On the other hand, it's not what I parsed as the meaning of sex at first. I thought you meant like their sex lives. You love eels? Well, hell yeah. Thanks for sharing the eel knowledge. The eel? Not ear. Eel knowledge. I like when I get to do a stream about a thing and then people come in and are like, hey, I know about this thing. I'm going to share my knowledge with you. It's nice. Learning stuff is cool. You know, they say you learn something new every day, and today I guess the thing I'm learning about is eels. I think an eel furry is just a ferret. As in an eel who is a furry, not a person whose persona is an eel. Or like a weasel or some such. Eel sonas are cool, though? I never said they weren't. I never said nothing to imply otherwise. I just wanted to specify when I said an eel persona, I meant a persona that an eel would have. I don't think I can get my way through this little bit with this big old boat. Let's try. Oh! I can swoosh right in. But will I be able to swoosh right out? Let's see what's up here. Not too much. But there's fish. Oh, the camera's not happy about my placement here. Perhaps I ought to angle the boat differently. That is extremely funny, at the very least. Wow, there's fish here. I see. And then I simply didn't. Okay, here we go. That's better. See if there's anything here that we haven't already seen. I think we might have come to this one specific bit already, though. But it doesn't hurt to do a little more fishing. New Zealand eels are named tuna in Maori, which can get very confusing. Huh. Interesting. It's always neat hearing the different sort of, what's the word for it? I guess the sort of, linguistic, not contrivances, rules, I guess, of, like, different things in different languages. Language is cool. Colloquialism isn't really the word for what I'm talking about, I don't think, but, I reckon folks probably understand what I mean. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune an eel? Are you sure? Have you tried personally? Can you confirm that? I think you might be talking some hogwash there. Blue fish. You'd rather not? Well, that's different than can't. That's won't. It's like going, oh, you can tune a piano, but I'm morally opposed to tune a fish. It's different. It's got different connotations. Yeah, that's wild. For as much as we know about, like, marine life, scientists around the world have, like, never seen an eel get tuned before. And yet they're still always perfectly in key and harmonizing with each other all the time. It's beautiful. You know what they're saying about eels is that they're nature's trumpets? And whenever you ask why, you just get weird looks and people shuffling away nervously, refusing to elaborate. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. There's an actual fish called a trumpet fish? Yeah, but the trumpet fish is like nature's killer. It's different. It's not nature's trumpet. Do I get this with the rod? Or with, yeah. There we go. It's a big goddamn key! I suppose it's a big door, so...
Oh, wow! Is that it? Mom, that's spectacular! Looks like you owe me a lobster lunch.
What?
What? I thought if we found it, then you'd owe me the... Wait, why would I be against finding it?
I don't know. For lobster?
Huh.
Okay, let's head back to the ocean door. We'll take the dinghy and...
I hope this giant key still works after 20 years of build-up of rust and barnacles.
Stranger things have happened. Maybe the twin fish are still on the other side. Listen, sometimes you need to find a giant key to go through with, finding some awesome fish to help your town and find your missing wife. And sometimes you just really want lobster. Sometimes you just really want lobster. So it's the 1980s? I think this game takes place around that time period, yeah. Also, I should go bed. I should go bed. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock, so let's go to bed until 9. We also had to do, perching isles. Then I think I'll probably wrap up for the day. I do have some other work I need to attend to, but this has been a lot of fun. Hopefully next week, I'll be able to do a bit of a longer weekend stream, play more of this. Because I'm having a real good time with it. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Oh, right, this is the door, but I want to go towards here first. I miss playing this game. if, you know, you've been watching the stream and game seems neat to you, I'd suggest giving it a look. Oh, hey! Okie dokie Dev! Thank you very much for that raid. I hope you had yourself a wonderful stream today. We are getting pretty close to wrapping up soon, but we got time for a little bit more fishing in us. What were you up to today? What were you streaming? I hope you had a good time with it, no matter what it was. Yeah, this is a really good game. I'm surprised there are so many like newcomers to this game watching the stream today, but hey, that just means you get to see how cool it is for yourself.
Water babies.
Water babies? They look like little Nobi boys. They look like little Nobi boys. Oh, you were doing Windjammers too? Fuck yeah. Windjammer's first one is a fun little game. I didn't realize 2 was already out. The Notre Dame Sand Digger. More smoky squid. Some cod. Good catches, good catches. But yeah, if you've been watching the stream and you've at all thought this is a neat game, I would very much recommend you give it a look. It's on Steam. It's on the Epic Store as well, I believe. It's on Xbox. I think it's on Game Pass. Game had like a bit of a choppy start, which is why a lot of the reviews for the game are like kind of overly negative. But the devs have been putting in a ton of work to, like, you know, fix the technical issues. And also I feel like the foundation of what the game is like, it's a lot of fun. It's extremely charming. It's clearly got like a lot of like love and care put into it. And you know, I think it's worth people being able to see that, you know? It's a good game. Also, yeah, Paparazzi's out. That just kind of dropped, very surprising. Like, it was funny, I had, like, the day that it came out, who was it? I think it was Gur. I think it was my friend Gur. Just kind of sent me, like, a message, like, hey, this seems like a you game. Why haven't you played this yet? And the answer to that was,
Wait, I didn't know this was out.
because it had only come out literally that day. You can no longer get permanently NPC pushed into a wall. Right, yeah! That was, like, a major problem I had with, like, my first time playing this game. And, like, even then, I was still loving it, so I was kind of like, okay, this game is something special. I'm willing to wait a little bit, so that the devs are able to fix things. And they did. And I'm very happy about that, because it means I get to continue playing it. I think that's something that's kind of interesting about game dev nowadays. You're trapped in my walls. Let you out? Maybe later. I'm kind of busy right now, Star. We've talked about this. Come on now. Show some respect for my walls. I think that's something that's sort of interesting about game development nowadays is that, like, you know, because of the sort of, what's the word I want to use here? Because of, like, how prolific stuff like digital distribution and stuff is, like, it is easier than ever to just be like, okay, yeah, if there is, like, a problem with a game, it's fairly easy to, like, you know, you know, programming and implementing the patch is one thing, and that's never going to get easier until they invent a way to snap your fingers and hit the auto-program button to fix all bugs forever. But being able to, like, put those patches out and, like, deploy them to people has, like, never been easier, basically. So it's... Even if there are, like, technical issues, like, with a video game, like, the devs, you know, have that chance and that ability to, like, go back and change things for the better.
11 is the biggest number.
Thank you, Proger and Math, for that 11-month resub. I appreciate that. Like, I think this game's a good example of that. It like, you know, had some faults. They fixed them. The foundation was already good. Like, what this game was and what it was trying to be was already really solid. And so, you know, they fixed up some little spotty things here and there, and now it's a great time. Another really good example of that is Warframe, which is a game that I have, like, you know, talked about and harped on how much I enjoy it. Warframe launched in a very, very dire way. And over the years they have put, like, so much work and so many changes into it, and, like, now it is one of my favorite games ever.
Big as 11 right.
Thank you, Honest Tom's Discount Beef, for that. 10-month resub. 10 is basically 11, give or take a month. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's cool that that's, like, things what games can, like, do nowadays, in their, like, release cycles. And like, on the one hand, I kind of get it, you know, first impressions are important, but on the other hand, like, it does make me sad when, like, someone picks up and plays a video game and they're like, well, I like the idea of this, I like what I was able to play or what I tried out, but it's got, like, you know, X problems, so I've decided it's bad and I'll never check it out again, and it's like, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I don't feel like there's any sort of meaningful conclusion to this thought that people have never had before or anything, but, like, I don't know, just makes me sad to see the reviews for this game just be, like, so kind of down in the dumps, and then people will, like, not go back and try it. Thank you, Cthulhu, for that brand new sub. I appreciate that. Did Fallout 76 ever get better? I never played it. I know some friends who are, like, fairly happy with the state of the game now, so I would say yeah. Still have great faith in Skateboard, even though it wasn't a strong one to start. Yeah, that's another great example. I, like, played through the entirety of Skateboard. I fucking adored that game. It also launched, like, with some issues. Which the devs... Is it devs, or is it just one, basically, developer working on Skateboard? I can never remember, but, like, so many of the issues that I had, like, at launch with it, have either already been fixed or, like, are in the process of getting worked on, which is very cool. Thank you, Raven Bonafoy, for those gift subs. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Flutes Boots, as well, for that sub. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I always seem to catch your streams near the end, but I enjoy them nonetheless.
Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time. Thank you very much. That was from... I didn't quite catch that when it was on my screen, so give me just a sec to tab on over to my tips overlay. That was Everax42. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. No Man's Sky is another example of that I hear a lot. Where, like, you know, it had kind of a bumpy start. I've never played it myself. But even then, like, what it was at the start seemed like it was pretty fun foundationally. And then, like, they made a lot of changes and updates to, like, fix the things that were, like, pain points for people. And that's great. But also, No Man's Sky, like, I feel like it had the advantage of being, like, well, advantage and disadvantage in different ways, but, like, thank you, Luke Carleo, for that good song, very generous of you. But, like, No Man's Sky was, like, a very sort of, like, known, prolific game just because of, like, how heavily it was, like, marketed and pushed. And so, like, you know, on the one hand, because it was, like, this big thing everyone had known and heard about, you know, everyone was, like, constantly just like, oh yeah, No Man's Sky, I know that one, I've heard about that one, and so, like, they were, like, keeping that in the back of their minds, whatever, but then, like, you know, there's smaller games, where that doesn't really necessarily happen, because they're not as well known, so it's, like, there's a bunch of changes to it or whatever, but people will just go and, like, look at reviews and just see, like, oh yeah, it had a bit of a rough launch, and they'll go, oh, okay, so I guess I'm just never gonna look at it again. Kind of thing. I feel like I'm not wording this in any way that makes sense outside of my own head. And, you know, also, the fact that it was, like, a, you know, big name known game also had its own disadvantages, like people being as sort of, like, I don't know, vitriolic towards it as they were. But, like, you know, it's just something to keep in mind about, this sort of stuff, I suppose. One of those things where I have the thought in my head and I feel like it makes perfect sense, then I say it out loud and I'm like, actually, is this holding the amount of water that I want it to? Also, yeah, in No Man's Sky's case, there was the whole, issue with, how, like, Sony kind of, like, overhyped what the game was and what it would be when it, like, that very much was not what they were trying to make as a video game. Which also certainly didn't help. It's a boat? You sure hope it's holding No! If a boat is holding water, it's sinking! You want the boat to be above the water! No! Sometimes things take time, and sometimes they get time, and sometimes not. Yeah. Also with game development as well, like, sometimes you don't necessarily always get the chance to, you know, like, have all that time you need before you, like, need to launch, because, like, presumably you need to make and earn money so that you can keep living and keep working on and developing the video game, so that you can keep paying, you know, the people working on the video game with you, so that you can all keep being alive. And so that's why, like, some releases sometimes get pushed out the door, before, like, people would say, oh, well, maybe like, before, like, a lot of... What the hell am I trying to say? Like, sometimes a game will get pushed out of the door, like, in a state where, like, a consumer might think, oh, well, this game clearly wasn't ready, and it's like... Sometimes the devs don't really have that choice. I suppose is how I'm trying to say it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm not getting the fish I need. What was I looking for again? Jungle King. Large species local to the Persian Isles. Can't push back paycheck and you gotta get things to market before the money is gone? Right, yeah. Otherwise you get, like, you get, like, what happened with Shovel Knight, where the devs were like, oh yeah, we want to keep working on this, we gotta keep working on this, and they were, like, literally broke, they were literally bankrupt, they had no money, they had to rely on, like, the charitability of, like, their parents and friends to, like, be able to keep eating and paying rent. Making games is expensive and hard. Catching a big belly goldfish. Evidently less expensive and hard. But, you know, programming that goldfish so that I could catch it. Didn't that also happen with Cuphead? I have no idea. I know, nothing about Cuphead. All I know about Cuphead, is that I've got some friends that like it, and also I have very vivid memories of some, like, Tumblr roleplay blog, just that I saw in the wild, somewhere responding to a friend's post. And then I looked at their blog, and, like, the first post I saw on their blog was them just going, Jesus Christ, I did not need to see Cuphead with a stiffy. And I don't know what they meant by that, and to this day I'm glad that I don't. Because it wasn't related to that post. Wait for those fish to swim back so I can throw a net at them. God, yeah, the development for Psychonauts was something like that too, wasn't it? I'm so bad at catching those, like, schools of fish like that. Where is... This is Lonely Rock. I want to be at the perching isles. Some more down this ways. There we go. Every game that sees release is a miracle. Yeah. I wonder if that's maybe part of why, I personally always end up being a lot more lenient if, like, a game ends up having, like, some technical issues, but it still has, like, you know, a foundational base of what the game is and is trying to be that interests me. I'm willing to be much more, like, you know, lenient on it, just because, like, I have, a background in, like, you know, programming and software development, to an extent. Oh, fuck whatever I was saying. Look at this guy! Look at this guy! Oh, I love you. Oh, I love that guy. What was I saying? Right, yeah, you know, like, I'm not gonna, like, be out here and pretend like, oh yeah, I have, like, millions of years of experience, you know, in software dev, but, like, I've spent a decent chunk of my life, you know, studying in and working in circles related to that. And I have many friends that also do things like that, and I also, like, am acquaintances with a lot of people
Water.
that do stuff like that. Programming stuff is hard. Programming games feels especially hard because it's a very specific, specialized subset of programming. Thank you, Sand, for the sand. A kazoo! So, I don't know. A thing can be neat, and it can still have technical issues, and I'm more than willing to, like, accept that and still try and enjoy it for what it is, because I think the fact that it exists at all is, like... I don't know if miracle is the right word for it, but, my god, knowing what I know about how the sausage is made, sometimes it goddamn feels like one. Another stonefish. Is there an inside joke with the sand and water? Not really. Just there's some person, who is elected to remain anonymous, which I can very much respect, but some very dedicated viewer to me and a lot of other streams in, like, my circle will very regularly just, like, tip $3 or something with message of water, and they are, like, perfectly fine with just being what they are and just, like, giving that bit of patronage regularly, and, like, I have so much respect for them. Oh, hang on, controller DC'd. A lot of it, like, I feel like a lot of the times in, like, other streams, people sometimes decide, like, oh, I want to become the main character of this stream as the viewer, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, make up some sort of gimmick to, like, my account or my patronage, and stick to it and keep trying to, like, roleplay with the streamer like that, and that's, like, kind of miserable, on the worst of times. Especially because then people can sometimes start to get, like, really pushy with that, and really, like, I don't know, they feel like they have some sort of obligation to be, like, acknowledged because they think they're a character on the stream, and that sucks. I've had to deal with that multiple times, and that shit sucks. Sand is not that. Sand just comes in and just goes, water. And then is content to go on with the rest of their day, and they are one of the unsung heroes of streaming. Because they come in, they do their little bit that they're dedicated to, and they give it the space to be funny on its own merit. Sand is like Dr. Sex, is like the one viewer who comes into my stream, and, like, unless they have something related to the stream they talk about, they only ever say Mario once. Like, that shit is great! I love that shit! Shouts out to Sand, whoever and wherever you are. I mean, I guess you're on the beach, or in the desert. I suppose that's kind of an obvious one, isn't it? Haven't been on Twitch long enough or seen enough Twitch streams to witness a bad one, which I guess is good. Yeah. You're not missing much. Like, on the best of days, it's just kind of awkward. On the worst of days, it's, like, super obnoxious. Also, the thing I appreciate about Sand specifically is that I keep seeing them on, like, many streams that, like, my friends do. And so, like, they are very generously supporting not only me, but, like, a lot of people that I care and respect. I don't even know if Sand is, like, one person or multiple people. But, like, either way, it's... you love to see it. Bit worried about becoming that person because you get excited and say too many words. I mean, that's fine. Talking in a chat is fine. Like, I see you send messages and that's fine because you're normal. You act normal in here. Like, you talk to people here and you talk to people that you're excited about and, like, you know, stuff like that. That's fine. That's fine because you act like a normal fucking person. You're not out here like, oh, hi, I'm the secret twin of the streamer, and I'm here to tell you that I'm going to track you down and, like, commit a crime to you and, like, make myself a character in your stream, and it's like... No. I understand the worry. I have anxiety problems too, but, like, you're not doing that. Did I come up with that, or did I see this for real? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you know, maybe you know. If you don't worry about it. Addition of a monetary donation makes it awkward for a streamer. Yeah, I would sometimes have people in, like, the early days of me streaming, where, like, you know, I had, like, bit and tip alerts set to, like, very, very low denominations. You have autism and worry a lot about if you're being normal? I mean, I don't know you personally, but everything I've seen from you, like, in my chats and stuff, like, you seem fine. I understand the worry, especially, like, you know, if you're someone who has, like, autism or ADHD or some similar sort of, trying to think of the right word for that, but you know what I mean. Like, that's not what I mean when I say I need you to be normal. I just mean, like, I don't know. Just, like, talk to the people here like they're people. Not like they're, like, cartoon characters or action figures, you know? It's rarely a problem here. But, you know. Also, like, anyways, what was I saying before that? Yeah, normalcy and respecting boundaries. That's definitely a part of it. Like, back in, like, the super early days of me streaming, like, I would have, like, bit and tip alerts, like, set to very low denominations. And because I was like, well, you know, I'm just very thankful that people out there are willing to give me any amount of, like, money and all. So I want them to get that sort of, like, recognition on the stream, I suppose. And then I realized that people will just... not everyone, obviously. Like, this isn't a thing everyone does, thank God for that. But, like, some people will, like, take advantage of that and use that as an excuse to, like, okay, I'm going to give you 1 bit. 1 bit is 1 cent for what it's worth. It is 1 United States penny. I am going to give you 1 penny, and then I am going to use that, as a way to force you to acknowledge me and talk to me. And so that I can become your, like, co-streamer, or so that I can get exclusive access to, like, getting you to speak to me, and stuff like that. And that shit sucks! Nowadays I have bits set to, like, 250, just because, like, I have, like, you know, my alerts for, like, tips and stuff set to 250, just because of PayPal's rules being what they are. Thank you, Lubu, for the tip.
The evil wizard has stolen my money, but he gave it to the Holly, so it's fine.
Wizards are literally always doing that. You have to put a spell on your wallet? Bank account? One of those to protect it from wizards, but only one of those, and I'm not telling you which one, and if you get it wrong, don't come crying to me, because I will... I don't have an end to this joke. But thank you for the tip, I appreciate it. You ever get, like, midway into saying something, you just kind of realize, like, I don't have an out for this. I don't have an end to this. Well... Yeah, it was raised from 100 bits just because, like, it felt weird having that one be, like, for $1 when, other alerts are for, like, you know, 250 or something similar. Where's a fishing spot? Where's a fishing spot? Here we go. So I mostly just did that for the sake of, like, consistency. But I am very thankful for, you know, anything that folks are willing and able to give me. I don't want to, like, give off the impression that I'm not, and sometimes I worry about giving off that impression just because of, like, how I have alerts set up for stuff like that, but, you know, it's some of it has to do with, like, PayPal taking a shitty cut of like, low, monetary denominations, but some of it is just, like, you know, trying to enforce boundaries, which is very important when you have any sort of public-facing work, I feel. I was gonna say entertainment job, but, you know, it's work in general. Public-facing work in general. Like, fucking, cashiers and stuff have to do that. People can get weird to cashiers and service workers. PayPal sucks ass, Amazon sucks ass, and both should let people have their income. Yep. I mean, I know you're preaching to the choir here. I know that. You know that. Every viewer knows that. But goddamn, would that it could be that way, huh? Never given off any impression other than humble and thankful, while still making sure people know that I'm a human with boundaries. Well, I'm glad to know that, because I do worry about that sometimes. Which is, admittedly, probably mostly an anxiety brain thing, but, goddamn, you know? Jellyfish in the water are the texture of semi-hard plastic? Huh. I did not know that. Good to keep a healthy distance between you and the audience? Yep. Seen too many weird things like that. Both that ended up, you know, being weird for the streamer themselves and or ended up being, like, deeply uncomfortable for the people watching. Like, I'm not gonna name any names other than Dream, I guess, because everyone knows about that shit, but... My god. People can be fucking freaks out there sometimes, huh? Border C, it's not where I want to be. Front desk at a hotel and had to leave because boundaries got crossed so bad. Oh god, I can and can't imagine, I can imagine to an extent, but also just like, god, the shit you've seen I probably can't even, like, begin to fathom. Video Serpy posted the other day with me and Boo Boo Bear and it had you cracked up. Yeah! Serpy is named their, or I guess one of their, Kubros in Warframe. Kubro is a dog, for people that don't know Warframe things. They named their dog Boo Boo Bear, and every time I see Boo Boo Bear on my screen when I play with them, I'm just like, oh, it's my friend Boo Boo Bear. And we were doing some runs of the Jackal, which is an early Warframe boss, because we were playing with some friends who had just, like, started playing because we got them interested in it. And so we were like, hey, let's do the Jackal for a couple of times, and, like, get you some parts for Rhino. No, not a Kubro. A Kubro. K-U-B-R-O-W. Not a K-U-U space B-R-O, which is my friend Ku, who rules. My dude who rocks. A Kubro is a dog that lays eggs in the future. Anyways, it turns out that, like, sometimes things like your in-game companions, or, like, your summons or whatever will show up, in, like, the boss cutscene animation. And so Boo Boo Bear was just inexplicably on the platform where the boss spawns in. And I was just like, oh my god, Boo Boo Bear, look out, the Jackal's coming, he's gonna fucking crush you! And then Serpy was just like, oh, I was recording that, I hope it came out really funny, and it fucking did. Oh, Boo Boo Bear. It was extremely funny because Boo Boo Bear was utterly destroyed, and then like 5 seconds later we saw them biting the robot's ankles ineffectively in a different cutscene. Oh, Boo Boo Bear, what a good guy you are. Had to quit a volunteer job at a special ed school when a guy wouldn't listen to you, telling him he had the wrong building and got mad at you when you didn't let him into the hallway where classrooms were. Oh, jeez. Yeah, having to deal with stuff like that is, scary. That came up, like, once or twice at, some jobs I have worked, and it's, never fun! To say the least. But yeah, my heart goes out to you. It's, some shit to have to deal with. The mower that gets crushed in the Jackal fight has been named Popcorn by the community. That's adorable. I think I vaguely remember hearing about that. I don't know why I can't catch this fish. Am I, like... Okay, no, I threw that out. That's okay. Let's see. Do a little bit more. I just realized it's like 3:30 now. I really should be wrapping up soon, but y'all, it might come as a bit of a surprise to you, but I like playing this game and I want to fish. drama. Fishing's good. I've talked about this before, but goddamn, I really do want a women want me fish fear me hat. One of the types I've had of all time. Did level up fishing first and Endwalker, so that tracks. Listen! I didn't technically get it to the level cap first. My first class that I got to 90 was Monk. My second was Fisher. But it was for the longest time my highest leveled class, so...
Do you, have a permit for that?
Who just has a MILF emote that's just the word MILF? Whose emote is that? Oh, of course it's Jackson. Of course it's Jackson's emote! Fucking of course it is! Thank you, Sapphire Heart 24 for that 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Oh, shoutouts to Jackson though. He is completely right is the thing.
Yo, Holly, hope your afternoon is now good now that you're fishing.
It is.
Have you checked out the new Spiritfarer DLC yet? In your own time, I mean. Left me sobbing at 3 a.m. Good shit.
I have not yet. I am very excited to. Thank you for the tip, I appreciate it. I think I mentioned this once or twice on stream before. I got contacted by the devs of Spiritfarer, and they were just like, "Hey, we saw that you like did streams of our game. Thank you for, you know, putting our names out there and like showing off our game, and thanks for enjoying it. Do you want to have early access to stream the DLC?" And like this was months ago when I was like way too busy and also like not feeling up to doing a lot of streams and stuff at the time. And so I had to turn it down, but also like just the thought itself like made me cry. So I don't think I'm ever gonna stop feeling this way, but every time, like, a developer of some game or project that I, like, really enjoy and respect a lot, like, gets in contact with me, even in some small way, just to say, like, hey, thanks for liking the thing I made, it always, like, it always makes me extremely emotional, just like, oh, you know, well, thanks for making it. I really liked it. Maybe that's just because I have very big emotions, though. Yeah, Spiritfarer is a really nice game. Very, very highly recommend it. I want to try and play it in co-op someday. I think it would be a lot of fun. Maybe do a bit of fishing over hereabouts. This little hole here. Pet the dog? Yeah, in if you do co-op for Spiritfarer, player 2 gets to be the cat, which is very, very cute. Also, another very funny thing that's happened is a couple of times I've had devs reach out like, hey, are you interested in like streaming my game? Like I could give you a key for it. And literally every single time that's happened, without fail, it's just been like, hey, thank you for reaching out to me. I really appreciate the offer. I bought your game like a week or two ago. Because I already wanted to play it. I also generally feel a little bit weird about getting free games from like indie devs or smaller devs. I would much rather give them my money and then stream their game instead of like getting it for free and then making money off of that. Like, you know, when you stream a game, part of the value of that for a developer is more people get eyes on it, more people get to see it. And so that can potentially, you know, like, drive more interest and drive more sales. But, like, also, this is something that I make money off of by doing, and I feel weird making that money if it's, like, for a smaller game from a smaller dev outlet that I didn't pay for, I suppose. Like, a fucking Capcom or whatever is like, hey, here's our $80 game, do you want it? Sure, sign me up, give it to me. I love getting shit for free. But, like, if it's an indie, I would much rather just, like, buy it myself. I should probably wrap up now, unfortunately. Let's dock our boat. You bought Unpacking on my recommendation? Oh, thank you. I've been thinking about, more often, like, trying to do more, like, writing about, like, games I like, and I've been trying to do that lately with, like, my list of, like, things what I played, last year. And that's gonna take me a while to finish, but it's been fun working on it. And I know there's some people, like, what's her name? Casey Explosion, I think, on Twitter. She does a thing where she has, like, a Steam curator page where she talks about and posts, about, like, games that she has played and enjoyed, and, like, I kind of want to do something like that, but, like, I don't really know anyone aside from myself that uses the Steam curator system. Yep. But you know, it's something I've thought about. Yeah, the two-person bed does cut a little deep, doesn't it? Don't trust 90% of the people that use the Steam Curator feature. I mean, I don't blame you. A lot of them are garbage. A lot of them are either like a gimmick account where they just say the same shit over and over again, or it's people that are, like, running scam rings to get, like, free game codes. Like a cool bird.
Thank you for party fishing.
Well, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Or it's, like, people just with, like, monstrously bad, like, worldviews. And then, like, every now and then you find, like, one thing that's good. And so, like, I like the idea of the system, but also it'd, like, end up just being mired in that garbage, you know? But I might end up doing it just because it's, like, more convenient. But yeah, it's something what I've thought about, because I think it would be fun to sort of have a way like that to share thoughts other than just like, oh yeah, here's a Twitter post I'm throwing out into the wild. Because a Twitter post feels so, like... Is ephemeral the right word? Just because of, like, the nature of that site? You put it out there, and then it's just kind of gone. Like, it feels like saying something in passing to someone, but on the internet. And so I feel like something more, like, rigid and structured and purpose-defined like that might be interesting, but also, like, it would only be valuable if people would want to use it, you know? And so, like, I don't know. I think about it. Fleeting is a good word for that as well, yeah. It's I don't know, it's fun to share thoughts about games. And now that I have, like, an audience, I have, like, people that will allegedly want to look at that for whatever reason. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't put myself down like that, but... I think you know what I mean, though. That's Moonglow Bay for today. Fun time fishing. 13 hours. Oh, you mean like overall in my file or whatever? I thought you meant like today, and I was just like, what? No? No, I did not stream for 13 hours today. What? I got really scared for a moment. I hope you all enjoyed fishing. Let's go see if we got any fan art to show off. We do. Give me just a moment. I'm going to get some music up. We will show off some things what folks have drawn. And then we'll call it a day. We got this one here from Ben. With a silly little gif. Cute. Just three gals in the wide blue yonder. Fishing. This is adorable. Very, very cute. Thank you very much. You said in your comment you still don't know how to draw a Lola, but I'd say this is pretty Lola-esque. So good job on that. Very cute. Got this one here from Lug. I'm always sure that I'm pronouncing that wrong, even though one time I know I said it right because you said that I said it right. But I'm going to keep telling myself, but wait, is that right? Did I do it right? Anyhow. Tried to draw some little doodles for the stream, including Mickey Mouse Malpractice, a purple sea fan, and an American eel. Hell yeah. I like this little sea fan. This is a good eel, too. Also, this bit is just really funny without context. Thank you very much. This is wonderful. Got this one here from Duck, who says, I was tabbed out when you got the water babies, so I heard water BBs. Also, Mrs. Chips. This is how birds reproduce, by the way. Underwater, clung to rocks like this, and they sort of bud off. It's very cute. I like this one down here, just kind of peeking. That one's my favorite, just like, I'm shy. Thank you very much. These are adorable. We got this one here from Kuhaya, who says, not related to the stream, but I drew some tiny critters a couple days ago. Oh, beast. Creature. Mischievous. I like the little BB on my head as well. Also, very good picture of Peppa Pig's new friend. Thank you very much. These are adorable. I love these quite a lot. Let me double check to see if there was anything posted on Twitter that we haven't already seen. Nope, looks like that's it. Unless there's like something not being shown in my mentions. But looks like that's all our fan art for today. Thank y'all very much. It does always make me very happy to see the things what folks draw for the streams. Someone said they did on Twitter. Well, if they did, they didn't tag me in it, so it's not showing up in my mentions. So I don't know how to find that, unfortunately. That's gonna be it for stream tonight. Today. Yep, that's my plan, how I am gonna raid Belp. You know, before we wrap up. Be streaming tomorrow for a little bit. Probably at like 5 or 6 EST. Gonna do a bit of, could be a couple of things, I haven't decided yet. Could be Cloud Gardens, could be Picross, could be some Sable. Something short and sweet, just because I'm gonna be on my friend Ryan's stream after that. But something like that tomorrow. Sounds like fun. Tuesday, I want to stream Hypnospace Outlaw. No stream Wednesday, probably. Thursday, I'm also going to stream something short, so probably whatever I didn't end up doing on Monday will be on Thursday. Friday, I will likely not be streaming if everything is on track for Gnome Time. But if that ends up not being this Friday, I'll do some Doom 3, I think. And then probably something on the weekend, probably a bit more Moonglow Bay. That's the tentative schedule for the coming stream week. I'll have like an actual proper schedule posted up later tonight or tomorrow or something. Yeah, the Gnome finale soon. It was very cool seeing the other day that there was just straight up an article on Kotaku about the Gnome vids. It was like, I mean, I suppose it's not the first time something like this has happened, because there was similar stuff for HLVR, but like, man, Wayne fucking works his ass off, like, putting like these streams like this together and like coming up with and executing these wild ideas. So it's like, I don't know, it does the heart good to see that sort of recognition, you know? Makes me happy for the dude. He certainly deserves it. I feel like I was about to say something else. Y'all deserve the recognition. That's very nice of you to say, and I appreciate the thought. But you know, my part in helping out with the gnome stuff is like fairly small. This is largely a Wayne's thing, and like, you know, I'm happy to be helping with it. It's just, maybe this is just me being humble again. Anyways. Also, yeah, the fucking message that was just like, more fan games, unsolicited, unlicensed, at Valve Software, take down this clown. Great fucking tweet. I'm assuming that person was joking because they, like, seem to follow all of us, but, like, regardless of whether it was serious or a goof, it was extremely funny. I'm pretty sure it was a joke, but regardless, it ruled. But yeah, that's gonna be it for our stream today. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you again for all the support, all the subs, all the tips, all the bits. Y'all were very, very generous today. I do very much appreciate that, so thank you all very much. Thank you for all the raids and hosts that we had. Thank you to anyone who tuned on in, if it was a new viewer. Thank you to anyone who shared the stream around or anything like that. Thank you again for all the fan art. And thank you all very much for tuning in. You know, whether you were just here for a bit, or you stuck around for the whole stream, whether you only hopped in at the start, or you just made it now at the end, whether you've been, you know, using the chat, or you've just been lurking, keeping to yourself, catching this live, or checking out the VOD, it's always wonderful to have you here. So thanks for taking time out of your busy day to spend it here with us. We're gonna go raid Balp now. I don't really have a particular raid message. Whatever works, just, you know, be nice. Be good. If you're sticking around for Balp's stream, I hope you have a wonderful time. Show him the same respect you shown me today. Because if you don't, I'll know and I'll fucking get you. I'll be live again tomorrow abouts. For a short stream. And then we'll be going on over to my friend Ryan's stream. Maybe I'll see you then? Or maybe I'll see you around some other time, but no matter what happens, before we head off, I'd just like to say, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the folks around you. I hope to see you again soon.